Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture, and I go a couple of days without you, and I miss you, miss you, miss you. Come on in for this hug. It's not cute not knowing, and now it's time to know. I got a lot of stuff that I got to talk about. And just if you did not see the BET Awards, because they're going to re-air tonight at 8 o'clock, leave the channel because we talking about this doggone BET Award. Just to put out on a personal note, I've gotten a new kitten. And for people who say, God, it's so soon, your cat just died. I realized that in my life, because I'm a nurturing person, I missed that. And he's so cute. His name is Butter Pecan. He's exactly 3 weeks, no, 3 months old. He's 3 months old. He was the last in his litter. And the adoption agency said he's lonely and he needs a home. And that was a sign that, no, you can't wait. Because when I got to the adoption place, shout out to PAWS, the Pennsylvania Animal Welfare Society, there was all these people standing around him. And I was like, he mine. He mine. I've come to bring him home. And I said, baby, I hope you like a lot of great music because you're going to grow up in a musical household. But it just brought me a lot of joy with the kids over the weekend. And I'm glad I made the decision. And I made it for me. Because sometimes you got to do things that for your well-being. I was so depressed last Monday, and I never get depressed. I'm glad that I did it for me. So I got a new addition. His name is Butter Pecan. Let's talk politics real quick. I know I normally don't do it, but the Supreme Court today gave Donald Trump everything he wanted, giving him presidential immunity. You know, no one is above the law. And now the trial is delayed, and if he's elected, he's going to let everybody that caused that ruckus on January the 6th, he'll set them free. You hear people back the blue, we back the blue. You didn't back the blue that day because a lot of officers were injured, died. It was a terrible day in American history. And now, unless people go to vote, these people are going to walk away like, it's fine that you did that to try to overtake the government. It was unbelievable. Let's talk about the BET Awards last night. They're going to re-air on BET over and over again. I know Monday night at 8. And you can also go to BET.com. Their website is incredible, and you can catch all the highlights. Some of the highlights, Will Smith, Kirk Franklin, and their new song. That was a very nice segment. Usher, baby. He was not only a winner, he got that Lifetime Achievement Award. We couldn't really hear what he said because he was cussing so much. That they had to bleep it. He talked about how being in the music business hasn't been easy, but it's worth it. He slammed his father. Whoever this man is, you know, rumor has it is Ben Vereen. They look alike. Put two pictures together. Him and Ben Vereen look alike. He slammed his dad for not being there and walking out of his life. Usher is the father of 4 kids, 2 by his first wife, 2 by his latest wife. He had a shot at that first wife. I'm trying, Tamika. He had a lot to get off his chest. Someone said, isn't he too young to be getting a Lifetime Achievement Award? I said it's time because the people that are coming up behind him, I don't know if they're going to last that long. It really surprised me that a lot of people did not enjoy the female tribute to him. Childish Gambino came out singing, but then the ladies followed. Chloe Bailey and my niece in my head, Kiki Palmer, Tiana Taylor, who has the most incredible body ever seen. The ladies, they came out to pay tribute. Lotto. It shocked me that people did not enjoy it. A lot of people said, well, Tyree's sitting in the audience. How come he wasn't up there? I don't really see Tyrese doing a tribute like that. Where was Luke James? Where was, first off, this, the year of the woman, whether they're rapping, whether they're singing? Maybe it's a reflection in the mirror of the artists that are coming out now. If they're not touring, why couldn't they do the tribute to Usher? People were saying Chris Brown. Chris Brown just left Philly. He's on tour, so he couldn't do it either. I appreciated it. Some parts, okay, were a little too sexual, but Usher's speech, it was one of these. He really cussed throughout the whole thing, so that was interesting. Other interesting notes: O.J. Simpson, when they put him up there on the memorial, why people start laughing? Look at me. I don't know why. Beyonce got something, the viewer's choice. I'm 60. I understand Sexy Red. She looks dirty to me. And someone said, well, you like Lil' Kim? Yes, love Lil' Kim, love hardcore. But there's something about, and when Sexy Red started singing, I was like, oh my gosh, this is all coming down to. She can't sing. But if you're a Sexy Red fan, then that's you. I'm 60. I'm like, won't win me over. Dr. Bobby Jones, I know he's been a part of BET's history forever, but can they please stop sitting him in the front when these girls are shaking their booties in his face? It's disrespectful. I was like, oh my God, they're doing that in front of Dr. Bobby Jones. And they keep putting him up there and keep showing his reaction on camera. I love Shabuzi, everybody in the bar getting tipsy and wait. I realized during the BET Awards why I like Shabuzi. Because Jaquan did everybody getting tipsy in the bar. It's the same song. I was like, this is why I like this song so much. I said I liked Will Smith a lot. Taraji as a host. She started off strong. Her take on Kendrick Lamar, that was so genius, and she really showed that she could do it. But I think because the BET show, it was so long, 3 hours and 30 minutes, I got to rewatch the Lauryn Hill portion because I was deliriously tired at that point, so I could really enjoy because she came on at the end. I think Taraji ran out of steam, and that's why, because people were slamming her too. And she started off strong. She got tired. Now you're probably saying, Pat, you're making excuses for that woman. I am. Because she's over a certain age and she looked incredible. It was like, man, her body, she looked incredible. But I think towards the end, because that was so long, but it was good seeing the greats, Jam Lewis, Babyface, Ellie Reed, who was one of the best interviews I've ever done in my 42-year career. But the greats were up there. Jermaine Dupri, and Usher really he says, I thank these men for being in my life. People say he didn't say anything about Diddy, but they bleeped out the whole thing, so he could have made a reference to Diddy. But I can't wait to see the numbers. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But for the highlights, go to BET.com. And yes, I enjoyed Keke Palmer. That's my niece in my head. And I'm sticking to it. I love that girl. But I thought her abs were amazing. But it just surprised me, the comments that people had about the tributes and the why. Kanye West, y'all know I only talk about him once a month. He's got some former employees suing him. Said that he would refer to them as slaves. You know, there's always been little something about Kanye West. Julia Roberts, she starred with Denzel Washington in the movie The Pelican Brief, and when Denzel won his Academy Award, you know, Julia Roberts all excited, wanting to kiss him on the mouth, and she couldn't keep her hands off of him, and he was kind of like, stop. I think this is Julia's real personality because she tried it with Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Travis Kelce, they were all over, I believe, in Ireland seeing the show. And there goes Julia rubbing his arms and pulling him and touching his chest. When the Swifties had a fit, they were like, "You get your hand off of Taylor's man." I thought it was funny, but not to make excuses. I just think this is how Julia Roberts is. Is Eddie Murphy married? I asked this question a few months ago because he's doing press for Beverly Hills Cop 4. And he refers to his girlfriend as his wife. They have 2 kids. They've been dating. They met in 2012. They got engaged in 2018. His 2 youngest children are by her. He's 63. She's 44. They've been together forever. So if he wants to refer to her as his wife, Beverly Hills Cop 4, I can't wait to see it. It starts streaming on Wednesday. I have notes literally everywhere. Big sports story of the weekend, LeBron James and his son Bronny. Your thoughts? Is it nepotism to the highest? Is it good to see this man and bringing his son to the NBA? Is Bronny, does he have the staying power to be in the NBA, to be on the Lakers? This is LeBron's team. He done picked the damn coach. He'll pick the players that will go around. But in making these super groups, it doesn't mean you're going to win the whole thing. Doesn't mean you're going to win the whole thing. Now, I'm sure as a dad, he is so glad. Look, me and my son. But I have heard, and this is from real sports enthusiasts, that the son, Bryce, plays better than Bronny. They say Bryce is the one to look out for to really make it in the NBA. What else did I have? We talked about BET. I touched on politics. I think that's it. I think that's it. But your thoughts, I know I asked a lot of questions today, but I would love to have your thoughts on either what the Supreme Court did or what happened last night with the BET Awards. I think I caught everything, but I hope that you guys have a good one. This is a weird week because 4th of July is on a Thursday, and this week in Philly, we're saying thank you to Frankie Beverly. He's doing his final shows in Philadelphia with the one song send-off in New Orleans this weekend at Essence Fest. Thanks so much for joining us. The notification bell, you know that we are here. Leave a comment because Auntie wants to hear from you. And no, we don't have to agree all the time. I just ask people to keep it respectful. Don't be talking at your neck. Remember, the 60-year-old woman you're talking to. But leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed that weekend edition. And thanks so much for joining me. I go a couple of days without doing this. And I'm always like, I can't wait to say hi to everybody. So, hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. And tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to subscribe to the channel.